Thanks for joining Riding NZ. We're on an adventure today. We're actually going to be doing a 1,380 kilometre ride. That's about 850 miles in 9mm money. We're going to meet some new friends and taste some new goodies. And this is going to be the only AI you see. So if you're from New Zealand, you'll know that the geography of this doesn't seem right. But these are the perks of AI. This slide only. Back to the show.
How you guys going?
Well, it's better than getting hit in the throat with a 9-iron.
That was a bunch of... it was quite funny.
Right, so this story is not about weirdos, exercise and a bee sting. It's about a trip down the length of the North Island of New Zealand. And we've got a little surprise at the end. We're going to start with junk food and end up with good food. So buckle in, get your snacks ready, and off we go. Beautiful day, and we're blowing straight past the Rhubarb Cafe. You know, normally they're open. I don't think they are now, but it's timely. But we're going to head down to Tai Happy, and this is straight down using all the back roads, and you know, it's going to be fun. And look at this, even this guy gave us the wave. Good on you, mate. One-way bridges, always be careful. Curves like this, you don't see the milk tanker. And so, this was a little bit of a weird shot that happened. I've been having some issues on this ride with my camera mount. And as you can see, I don't know, it looks like I'm riding a Harley or something. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But there is method to my madness. Take a close look at this road. And here it is, right here. Shiny. This will catch you out in the wet. And also if the shiny is under the shade of a tree. Blam! Keep your wits about you, folks. And we carry on. And as you can see, they managed to put the shiny even on the bridges. So I'm going to meet up with a couple of buddies and get it on.
What do you mean you can't be fucked? Jesus Christ, I've been here for half an hour. You too? Fucking you bunch of reach-around deviants. We've had a slight change of plans, so,
The Cardo sounds pretty good by itself, listening to a little bit of Smashing Pumpkins. But how much hippie can you handle? I mean, how much hippie can you handle? Hey, is that brake fluid dripping? Is that brake fluid? What the heck? Oh my goodness. The old dodgy mount of the camera to interrupt with the brakes. So we're heading south now, past Lake Taupo, and we're on to the desert road. And apart from a little bit of roadworks, nothing happens out here. It's just, there's nothing going on. Although there was something, and you'll see on my map I did make a U-turn. So this is the desert road, and we've got the mountain to the right. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, it's very scenic. It's a little bit nippy. And there's nothing up here. Just nothing at... Oh, what's that? What was that? There was something going on there. I might just... Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Granddad said he can't make a U-turn, but he can make her eyes pop. So I don't know what I'm riding into. This is just a random stop on the side of the road, you know. What are these guys up to?
how you guys going?
So it seems like it's some sort of tourism board meeting and I'm just in the way. So I'll get on with it. Yeah, wow, they're right into the active participation, aren't they? Yeah, right. Bye-bye for now.
I have no idea on what I just stumbled on. That was a bunch of... It's quite funny. Anyway, it's only 12 degrees. It's nippy. This is the desert road.
And this is Pumpkin, a wolf in wolf's clothing. And if you find yourself on the side of the road and you need a little bit of motivation, you just do some stretches, boom, pull out some arrow pulls, gold, and then choo it home.
Now that shit down there makes that look quite normal.
I can somehow sense the motel is getting close, and I am looking forward to its warm embrace and big TV and spa pool, etc. It's so close.
Ah, fucking hell. Okay, so there's the gumboot. That means we're in Taihape. The temperature has increased by 3 degrees from coming down the hill from Waihuru. So it's a bit better, but you know, still got the heated grips on because it's part of the bike.
Taihape is world famous in New Zealand, with its roots grounded in the philosophy of Fred Dagg. Everything is based on stop your moaning, you live in a bloody good place. And if it's damp, dry it. If it's dry, wet it. And if you don't know what it is, don't touch it. Pretty simple rules. This guy was a legend. He went on to do many things. Fred Dagg was also New Zealand's first transgender weather girl turned policeman.
Chief Inspector Dagg, you're conducting one of New Zealand's most extensive manhunts at the moment.
Yeah, that'd be right. Yeah, this would probably be true. We're conducting a manhunt such as New Zealand's never seen the like of before. Be the biggest manhunt ever seen in this country. As a matter of fact, we had a woman hunt up the other day up here, which would probably outstrip it in quantitative terms. But as regards manhunts, this is in a class of its own.
So arriving here a little late, but I get shown my palatial palace, and you can have a look at the sunset. Look how blue that is. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, I had a good time.
Got a shower and a toilet.
First thing the next morning.
Alrighty, Taihape BP says hello. Oh, hello. Yeah, it tastes like coffee.
And remember to clean the camera, you plonker. So trying for camera view number 2, and it's wobbling like hell. So to compensate for that, I'm going to take a left and take a windier, longer road. But oh my goodness, the view. And there's literally no traffic except trying to have a head-on with the first vehicle I see. It's safe. Safe as houses. So instead of staying on the main road, this is Vinegar Hill, and it pops you down. You go over a bridge where you see the old bridge. You can see this cliff face here. No, it's made of something special, plutonium. And this road follows one of the main rivers, southward, and it is nice road. As you can see, there's no white lines on the side, just a single marker in the middle. You got to keep to your side because I didn't see any trucks, but this is where they'll pop out.
Fucking side stand. Well, it's not that I'm lost, it's just that I really don't know where I am. But KTM's looking good. And look at this view. Look at that. Anyone out there who's keen on sponsoring the channel so we can get an 8K camera so you can see what I'm looking at, get in touch with us. Oh, look, there's a bird. They're putting poison down. Oh, they did it a year ago. It's probably washed away.
Making it to Palmerston North, I got some fuel, from the friendly chaps at BP and continued making my way south because I've got a ferry to catch, and if I miss it, I am stuffed 3 ways to Sunday. But like every town in New Zealand, you just put your head on a swivel and what do you see? Good old KFC. Bow, chicka, chicka, bow, bow. This guy gave me the head tap, which means something is ahead. I wonder. Well, the head tap normally means Mr. Plod. Let's have a look. Cruise control. I am safe. And a little bit of fast forward technology, courtesy of Dr. Emmett Brown. Then we get the blam! It's gutting to get a ticket, but imagine doing it in that. So Wellington has a brand new motorway, and it's just miles of this shit. Boring as hell, but efficient, so we get there good. We made it.
So that little detour through Fielding and that soaked up, yeah, solid hour, but it was worth it. Awesome roads.
G'day mate, park over there. So now it's a mad race to get onto the boat and get it tied down. That concludes our ride today from Taihape to Wellington. Now we're going to cross this water, that's right, and get to the Dog's Bone. It's on the map. Why are we going there? Well, burgers and beer. Many flavours. But not before we see some of this and a little bit of this. End the dream sequence, and those sneaky KTM riders were taking a right. I wonder why. Queen Charlotte Sound to Rye Valley over the Wangamoa. That's the plan. Because I missed the sneaky turn off, I had to take the regular one. But there must be a whole lot of cars going up to the beach hop. But we're going to go up to the lookout point and look at the boats. There's 2 of them. One goes one way, one goes the other way. Quite nice. Keep your eyes on the road and not the bug that I forgot to clean off yet again. Magical. This is salt water, so you can use it to make margaritas with. Ah, 1301cc, 129 kilowatts, 205 kgs dry. Sneaking past the Trout Hotel and shop, church and community centre with bus stop and toilets. Everything is here, except a fast getaway. Oh no, we can arrange that.
Well, it's better than getting hit in the throat with a 9-iron, but I just took a B, and I had to derobe. It was in my shirt, wiggling around. Fuck.
Yeah, and so once I cleaned up my hanky, wiped my crying eyes, got on with it. But thanks to the 1.5 hour delay by Blue Bridge for crossing the ferry, I didn't make it until they were closed. Just memories of going to Rhubarb, but only 16 hours longer. Luckily, I had an associate visit the day before and test the cheeseburger. Praise be, what a good cheeseburger, he said. That's a direct quote. Thanks, Tim, you did a good job eating a burger. Now, I caught up with Joseph the next day.
We just do everything to the highest of quality and focused on keeping things simple, and she's very good at choosing delicious beers.
And you heard it not here first, but they have delicious beers.
The most popular.
Our cheeseburger is by far the most popular.
And Tim did say it was one of the best burgers he'd ever had. So if you're riding around the area, or you're one of those hiking types and you're going to need calories, this is a good place to visit. So I hope you liked this trip. It was entertaining for me, and got to put some miles on the KTM and test out those Metzler Roadtech 02s. I got to say, I'm going to do a little chat up with them because I'm loving them. Big story here is the KTM1290 GT is just as fun as you might have heard. It cranks along quite nicely, good in the windies, and cruising with cruise control. It's like, hey, don't have to talk to the police, so that's nice. And I know I said no AI, but I just had to throw these two pictures back in. If you know the geography of New Zealand, you'll find these photos quite funny. You know, it's like, my goodness, man, what are you doing? Right, so this map is factual, and it shows you 3 different paths that you can go down. There's many, many more. Those are just the main roads. But if you're interested, have a look online.